Welcome back to Couch Talk, everybody. I'm Joe, and today we're here to talk about The Spy Who Dumped Me. This movie is directed by Susanna Fogel, and I'm not too familiar with her work, but I will say that she does have an eye for capturing action scenes. I previously looked her up. I didn't see anything that she did that was too well known, but it was nothing like action oriented, so shout out to her for being able to film a really good action movie. This movie stars Mila Kunis, Kate McKinnon, Justin Theroux, and Sam Heughan, which I believe is from a popular TV show that everyone likes, but I'm not too positive. I've never seen him in movies before or anything, but anyway. So in this movie, it stars Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon as the lead roles, and Mila Kunis' character is dating Justin Theroux, and he dumps her in the beginning of the movie, thus the title, The Spy Who Dumped Me. But then he, without spoiling anything, he somehow gets back entangled with her and has her helping him on this big adventure that they go on through this movie. And it's a spy movie. It has twists and turns, and it has the 00 agents and the rogue agents, and it has everything that you would expect a spy movie to have, but it also has Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon. So anyone that knows Kate McKinnon from SNL or any of the other movies she's in, she has a very specific style of acting. It's the same thing with Melissa McCarthy, how she kind of just plays the same character in every movie. And that leads me to the problem with this movie, which is it's an okay time. When the action is hitting, the action is hitting. The action, like I said in the beginning, is very well shot. It's very good. There's more action in it than I actually thought there was going to be. There's actually a beautiful one take in the beginning of one of the characters in this fight scene, and it was just really well choreographed. I was really impressed by it. But this movie just doesn't work on certain levels. Now, whenever there were spies on the screen doing spy stuff, I was enjoying it. I mean, everything was cliche. It's everything you've seen before, but it's just nice to see a different spin on it, different director style. I really came for this movie for Justin Theroux, who I loved in The Leftovers. I came for his character, and I came for Mila Kunis because I like Mila Kunis. She's great in everything she does. And I left both disappointed and surprised. I loved when Justin Theroux was on screen kicking ass and taking names, but he wasn't in the movie as much as I wanted him to be. And then I was actually surprised because the person that I walked out of the theater going, wow, I really like their performance, was Sam Heughan's character, who plays another spy who gets a lot of screen time, and he kicks a lot of ass and takes a lot of names. So I was just really surprised. I wasn't expecting in the trailer for that character to go that way. But yeah, the dude's a badass, and I definitely want to check out whatever other shows he's in, and I'm interested to see in what he's going to be in the future. Now again, back to the movie. I don't know, there's just something about spies and comedy that doesn't work with me, because spies are such a serious thing. It's like, these people pretending to be someone they're not, and then you throw someone like Kate McKinnon in there, and it almost felt like it was two movies at times. It was trying a little too hard to be funny, but a lot of the jokes, which come 90% from Kate McKinnon, kind of just fell flat. And I also feel like she wasn't really acting in this movie. I don't know if it's just the way she is, but she's always very emotionless, and it seems like she's acting and I get it, that was kind of her role in this movie, to fake being surprised, in the trailer when the person they just killed gets ran over by a car. She's like, oh my god, how did this happen? But it's just I feel like that's her character the entire movie, and her jokes just fell flat and they were kind of cringeworthy. Although the relationship between her and Mila Kunis was really good. It was actually surprisingly very well done and very true to friendship. I don't know, they got the friendship aspect and their chemistry down really well, and I liked when they were kind of just bonding. But the movie relies too much on her cracking these unbearable jokes when they're in very serious situations. It's the same thing with Marvel. Anytime something very serious is happening, they have to crack a joke to lighten the tone, and that's kind of what they did in this movie. And I didn't buy it. I didn't like it. It really pulled me out and detracted from it. This movie's also a little bit too long. You really start to feel it towards the last act. If they trimmed 10-15 minutes off of it, it would have been better, but they added a little too much in there. But besides that, I mean, really the standouts here are Mila Kunis' character and Sam Heughan's. Mila Kunis has the best arc in the movie. In the beginning of the movie, she goes from this girl that can't lie her way out of anything. She's just too like when she tries to lie, she just gives it away by like giving too much information, or like she just can't keep a straight face. And by the end of the movie, she could lie to everybody, and she could call people out on their bullshit, and she could like deceive people, and like it's just like this really beautiful character arc with her, and they put a lot of the heart and soul in this movie into her character, and it paid off well. And the same thing with that guy Sam, like he was just like this sleeper hit that I wasn't expecting that I got. So because of those two and the fight scenes that were in it that were really well filmed, I'm gonna give this movie a 6. It's an okay time. It's not bad. It's not. I didn't leave the theater pissed off that I spent my money on it, because movies like this with like these big action set pieces kind of deserve to be seen in the theater, which is why I won't say that this is only a rental. I think if there's literally nothing to do and it's like a Sunday and you're bored, like this movie's definitely worth going out to see. There are a couple laughs in there, but not many. Don't go into this movie expecting anything other than the kind of humor you get from Kate McKinnon. And if you're curious as to what I'm talking about, watch any of her SNL skits, and that's what you're going to get. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited to see this? Do you want to see this? Have you seen this already? Apparently there was a sequel, or talks of a sequel, or hopes for a sequel for this to be turned into a new franchise, but with the low box office income this weekend, it doesn't look likely, because not really anybody's going to see this movie. Everyone's still going to see Mission Impossible, which is the competing spy movie of the summer for them. So hats up to them for trying to compete with Mission Impossible, the 6th installment. Yeah, anyway, catch you next time.